A number of issues can arise while students are studying in the United States that can compromise their ability to get a new visa. Immigration attorney Donette Love says in many instances, visas can be revoked because people are not sure the procedure they should follow or they have been giving the wrong advice. In this week's edition of Things You Should Know, Cleopatra Murphy looks at some of those missteps and how they are best handled.
Financial trouble or skip a semester while in the U.S. on a student visa, U.S. Immigration Attorney Donette Russell Love says the last thing you should do is leave the country before the problem is resolved. She says many Bahamians get into different problems and are ill-advised by their schools that they should leave the country and re-enter.
The Bahamas being a pre-clearance country, once they re-enter the Bahamas, whether or not they get back to the United States is decided in the Bahamas. So they get to that border and, if the officer is not as experienced with these kinds of things, if he's in a bad mood or whatever, he could just cancel the visa and turn them away.
She says if you contact an immigration attorney, many problems can be fixed. Another concern is that many Bahamian students are confused about how much time they have in the U.S. after they have graduated and completed optional practical training. She says it is not 6 months, but 60 days.
And they're being very strict about that. So if you know you're going to need more time and your student visa is up within your 60 days, you can either apply to change from one visa category to another. So go from an F, which is a student visa category, to a B, which is a visitor's category.
The attorney says Bahamian parents also compromise their children's future ability to travel when they send them to the U.S. public schools on a B1, B2 visa, which they are not allowed to do. Students are required to have an F1 visa that also has requirements.
You have to reimburse the county, for the cost per capita to educate their students if you're there on an F1 visa. And what that means is if you're in Liberty City, it may cost you $5,000 to reimburse the county.
Russell Love says it can cost up to $10,000, so it makes more sense to send your child to a private school. For anyone with immigration concerns, she can be contacted at legalassistant.drl@gmail.com. Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.